All right, this is the overview video for the leadership module, so you are right here. I'll talk you through this. Same format. This is going to be the instructions for your discussion. That's your final quiz. Notice the dates here. March 7th, which is a Thursday, and March 11th, which is a Monday. So Thursday and Monday, same as what it has been. Come in and read the chapter content, take the practice quiz, get your situation. Same thing with competency A, content practice quiz, situation, competency B, content practice quiz. And you've got your situation, and then there's a competency C and a conclusion. Now, there are a couple of things different about this, so I want to get into that. So if we can get back up here, let's go into the instructions. And you can see laid out the same way. Your behavioral interview question, tell me about a time that you took the lead on a difficult project. In your example, differentiate when you led compared to when you managed the project and use star in your response. So that's the same thing we've been doing for every module. Also, complete your mission at IDC. Nothing changed there. Use diet. Go through, work your way through the competencies. Same with your term concept and exam question. Here's what's different is you're going to have a chance to take the lead self instrument. And so I think this is something you're really going to enjoy. So you click on here to download it. Let's take a look at that. And what you're going to do, you're going to see you have a series of situations, and it says alternative actions. Now, what you want to do here, you want to select what you would actually do, not necessarily what you think would be the best thing to do. Now, they might be the same, but try to pick what you would actually do rather than trying to pick what seems like a best answer, because that gives you the best results to work with. And this is for your benefit, so be honest so you get the best feedback you can. And you work your way through this. There's 12 questions. And then you're going to come to this scoring grid. They're combined here on this page to make it easy for you. You have column 1 and column 2. So the way you look at this, see right here it says question 1. So I would go up to question 1 and look to see what my answer was. And let's say my answer was A. And by the way, I think it helps to print this out and just write on it. If my answer was A, then I come down here where the letter A is, put an X in that box, and put an X over here in this box. And then I go up and get my answer for 2. There is a letter B here, it's just faded out. And so you're going to move your answers from up here to both column 1 and column 2. So when you're done, you're going to have an X in each one of these 12 boxes. Now for this column 1, you're just literally going to count the number of X's in each one. Count the number here, put the number, count the number, put the number. Okay, over here, we're going to do that. And you're going to have a number for each one. But then you're going to multiply that number here by -2, here by -1, +1 and +2. And you write the number here and then add it up for the total. Now, once you have completed that, you're going to transfer this. So where it says number 1, take that number and place it over here in quadrant 1. Take 2, place over in quadrant 2. Take 3 and place it in quadrant 3, and same thing, quadrant 4. Then you'll take the number that you got here, this total number, and plot it on this grid here. Now, you may say, what's this? That's the same thing as column 2. It's just moved to one page to make it easier. And then when you print this out, of course, turn it so it's not vertical. And then what you'll see is you'll have, more than likely, you'll have a high score in one of these that becomes your preferred style. Sometimes people have a tie, means you're equally comfortable with a couple of styles. You may have some close numbers, once again indicating that you're comfortable with more than one style. So you want to see where your comfort zone is on these styles. And then how effective are you in using your styles? And that's what this says. And so effectiveness is your ability to diagnose a situation correctly and use the best leadership approach. And so anything less than a perfect score here means that by paying attention to the theory, you could improve your diagnosis and use of a leadership style. In other words, you want to learn to be flexible here so you can increase your effectiveness and learn to be effective in diagnosis. So there's not one style that is like a best style. It's like the best approach is being able to use each style based upon the situation so that you're using the style that best fits the conditions of the situation. That's what's ideal. This is a behavioral theory, so it's very good. It focuses on transactional leadership behaviors, which is at the first line level is probably 85–90% of what they do. And as you move up, it decreases but never ends. And so at higher levels, they become a little more transformational, but they still do transactional. So you have down here some text that you can begin to read on the theory. So this is a very good tool. I think you'll enjoy it, and a lot of people like this module a lot. And by the way, this is our last content module, so congratulations for making it to the last content module. The only thing we have left after this is the final exam. Thanks.